what's up there, people? What's happening? What's going on? How you feeling? I'm feeling good. Hope you're feeling good too. And I have another video of pickups that I picked up this week, this month. I picked them up and I let them accumulate until I reached enough where it's time to make a video. That's what I did. I let them accumulate until it's time to make a video to talk to you about them. And I get some comments, people like, hey, you talk too much. You're talking too much. You know, we just want you to show us videos of your shelf. Or show you his video. Don't talk, just show us. Hey, listen. Movies are memories. I'm sharing with you my memories. I'm telling you the stories of the movies. Hopefully, I'm getting you roped into certain movies that you've never interacted with before. And you're going out and buying the movies or renting the movies or streaming the movie. I don't recommend streaming. I'm a physical media guy. If people, everybody streams everything, eventually they're going to eliminate the physical media. And I don't ever want that to happen because I want to hold my media. I want to hold it in my hand, and I want to love my media, and I want to have a feeling of touching the media, and I'm holding the media. I love my media. If you're a collector, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so the first one I picked up this was for my son. He went up to me and he said, Dad, you bought Howard the Duck on 4K, but you didn't buy Space Jam, one of my favorite movies, on 4K. And I'm like, son, we don't have to upgrade everything to 4K. Okay, some movies are okay on Blu-ray. Some movies are okay on DVD. We don't have to get 4K unless we absolutely love the movies. Like my father, I love Space Jam. I love it. It's worth the upgrade. I want to see it on 4K in the living room with the stereo speakers on. I want to see Space Jam, the original, with Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny. I want to see it. I'm like, but son, it's like $25. I don't want to pay $25 for 4K. I mean, Space Jam was good, but I'm not going to watch Space Jam over and over again. It's like, I'll watch Space Jam over and over again. You can watch Howard the Duck. I'll watch Space Jam. I'm like, I can't battle with that logic. Can't battle with it, but I can't battle with the price. And I ended up going on eBay, and I ended up picking this baby up for $14, and that made me happy. I was like, yeah, $14 for some Space Jam, and it comes with the HD 4K, Blu-ray, and the digital code, which I'll never, ever use the digital code. But, hey, it's Space Jam, and it's available on 4K, and my son loves it. Loves it. So I had to get it. I had to get it. Next one was a pickup for me. 48 Hours, starring Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte. The original 48 Hours. This is the Eddie Murphy in his prime. Love me some original Eddie Murphy. Trading Places, 48 Hours, Beverly Hills Cop. Absolutely love it. The Eddie Murphy after the Clumps, Haunted Mansion. I know some people's favorites, but I like the Dirty Mouth, Raw, Hungry, Eddie Murphy, fresh out of Saturday Night Live. That's my fan base of Eddie Murphy. I own them all. Don't get me wrong. I love Eddie Murphy, and I own one day I'll do an Eddie Murphy collection, and I'll show you my Eddie Murphy collection. I'm pretty sure I own everything except for the last thing he released because they weren't tracked the DVD, and I kind of passed on it. But I pretty much own almost everything that Eddie Murphy has released because I just think he's great. I think he's a great actor. He's hilarious. Stand-up. Oh my gosh, man. I was raised on his stand-up. I would hide the cassette tape underneath my bed. My father would come in and go, you got the Eddie Murphy cassette tape? I'm like, no, I got no Eddie Murphy cassette tape. And I'm like, put the headphones on with my little Walkman. And I'd be like, yeah, Eddie Murphy. You're like, Eddie Murphy, yeah. And my father like, you listening to that stuff? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Eddie Murphy who? But this is the prime of Eddie Murphy, 48 Hours. It's action film. Eddie Murphy's he's in jail. Nick Nolte's the cop. He needs to get Eddie Murphy out of jail in order to help him find this guy because he used to work with the guy. And it's just funny action, raw, and even the color and the feel of this movie is like you could tell it's an 80s, blockbuster. You know what I mean? It's got that. You know what I mean? If you're a collector and you know movies, you know what I'm talking about. It's got that feel. All right, did I drop something over here? Okay, no, I did not drop something over here. Oh, my eye, burning. All right, next movie. So I got this. And the Eddie Murphy 48 Hours is part of the Paramount Presents collection or whatever. And I passed on this one originally because I already own this on Blu-ray. Okay, I already own it on Blu-ray, so this wasn't even an upgrade. I don't even know what this was. I think it has some special features on it, but I bought it. I bought it specifically for the cover. Trading Places, one of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies. It's got Dan Aykroyd. I love Dan Aykroyd. Love him. Jamie Lee Curtis. Love Jamie Lee Curtis. This was a great movie. Eddie Murphy's a hustler. Dan Aykroyd's this rich dude or whatever. These two guys decide that they're going to make a bet and see if they can make them switch places. They could turn Dan Aykroyd character into a hustling ex-con type, nasty type person, and turn Eddie Murphy into this hoity-toity, rich, snobby type person or whatever. And then you got Jamie Lee Curtis, who plays the prostitute that ends up meeting up with the Dan Aykroyd character after he loses all of his riches. Wow. This movie is superb, okay? It's rated R, not for kids, but a perfect movie. Love this movie. And I bought it, I'm telling you, for the case. I bought it for the case. I mean, you can open up but it has this cool little boom, and you get the Trade in Places poster. Wow. I can't say enough good things about this Eddie Murphy movie. All right. And I'm dropping things left and right over here. Next movie is a movie called Final Exam. This is the last pickup for this week. It's a horror movie. I don't know too much about it. It was made by Scream Factory and Code Red. I've been doing really good with Code Red Blu-rays lately. I bought a movie called Savage Street starring Linda Blair. Loved it. It's Code Red classic. Loved it. And I was looking for something similar. And I'm like, well, Code Red and Scream Factory, you put them both together. I love Scream Factory. I'm starting to have this new love for Code Red films. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a hit, an absolute hit. It's a horror movie. I love horror movie. I mean, there's not really anything that I can combine together to try to make you guys understand, my strange infatuation with Scream Factory and Blu-rays and media, and now with Code Red and horror movies. I just love horror movies, and I have not watched it yet. But I'm hoping it's as good as Savage Streets, because that was a gem that I stumbled over numerous times throughout my life, and I'm glad that I got on this Linda Blair kick and started buying everything Linda Blair, because it was a really good movie. But Final Exam is my last pickup for this week. I'm tired. So listen, my friends, if you like what you saw, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you later.